Hey everybody, welcome to Migmatisgolf, channel dedicated to golf instruction, golf tips, golf training aid reviews, book reviews, outside the box, okay? Not the usual stuff peddled to you by the industry, by the local pro. This is unusual stuff. So if conventional golf instruction isn't working for you, then try this. You never know. I got really frustrated with conventional golf instruction. It's never really worked for me, apart from the odd bit here and there. So decided to go on my own little journey of research and started this channel. So anyway, let's get into the video. Well, actually, first things first, apologies for not posting in a couple of weeks. I had a bad sinus infection, so that's my excuse. Second of all, a little disclaimer about the video. It's going to be like a voiceover because, well, one, it was windy, as it always is in Hawaii, and two, I had a couple of saboteurs with me making noise in the background. They feature at the end of the video, so if you want to have a bit of a giggle, go all the way through to the end, you'll see what I mean. So, title of the video is Reach Down the Shaft. I'm going to be explaining why you see me hit balls on the range, but very, very quickly, to whet your appetite. What I mean by that is I mean with your left hand, for a right-handed golfer, sorry, you're trying to actually reach down the shaft. That's what I mean by it. That's what you're trying to do. Now, this all came about because I've always struggled with my pivot. I struggled getting the club on plane and coming out of my spine angle at the top of my swing, and it's very hard to be consistent ball striker when you do that. So I've always been looking for ways to stop me doing this, and this is one I came across recently, which has really been working for me. So if you imagine in a good golf pivot, we're bent slightly from the hips and we turn around our spine, and we want our shoulders to turn at 90 degrees to our spine angle. We don't want them to turn too flat or too steep. And you have to coordinate those two things. If you think about it, well, what do I mean by those two things? I mean, you have to coordinate the movement of the shoulders and the arms. If you think about it, your left shoulder starts up here and it goes down in a pivot, and your left hand starts down and it goes up. So one body part goes down, the other goes up. And you have to coordinate those things. Otherwise, you end up off plane and losing your spine angle, etc., etc. So that's what this drill helps you do. I'll explain more, like I said, in the driving range session with a voiceover, but that's basically it. So anyway, let's get to the video. Before I go, please subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends, give us a thumbs up. What else can I say? Leave some comments, all that good stuff. All right, see you later. Alright guys, here we go. So here you're going to watch me practice the feel of moving my left hand down the shaft. Take my right hand off to make space there. But that's the feel you want. So here I'm showing you that if you try and move your left hand down the shaft, then conversely your right hand wants to come up the shaft towards the top of the grip. So that's the feel you want at the very beginning of the backswing. So here we go. That's pretty nice, huh? Much better than I used to have. So one more time. That's the exaggerated move. And then here we go. The head stays much more still and the shoulder plane's better, the spine angle's better. So one last time. Nice. Okay, so here I'm doing half swings. It's important to do a lot of those to ingrain something. So here in slow motion, it allows you to watch my head. Watch how it just lowers fractionally in the downswing and lowers again, sorry, in the backswing, and lowers again in the downswing. But the spine angle is much more consistent. So here we go, slight lowering of the head in the backswing, still an arm overswing, but then a lowering again in a downswing. The double lowering is important. Pros do that a lot, but I'll explain in the video later. So here, face on, watch my head in the V in the tree lines in the background. Watch how centered it stays throughout the swing. It lowers a bit and lowers again, but it stays in that V until well after the ball is gone, which is very important. If you get ahead of the ball before you strike it, you will be steep. You will hit weak slices. So watch again. Head stays between those trees, lowers a fraction, but then it stays there again until well after the ball is gone. That's important if you want to be shallow and come into the back of the ball on a good path. That's it, guys.
Hello, this is the real way to play golf. I want to do the last ball. Oh, I missed. That was the real way to play golf. That was how you play golf too, but this is for the Amy and Lucy channel, not the Migmatis. The Migmatis is boring. Watch the Amy and Lucy channel instead of Migmatis. Please, please, please. It's very... Well, if you're an adult, you can watch the Migmatis channel. But if you're a kid watching this, yeah, just ignore this and just look at our channel. It's totally cool. Yeah. Bye. We even showed how to stay up till 2 in the morning. Yeah, we once did it in a sleepover, and now we're kind of banned from sleepovers because we stay up till 2 in the morning. 2 is the magic number. Bye. Bye. Thank you for watching the Amy and Lucy channel instead of MIGMATIS blah blah.